Why do I like hockey? I'll tell you why. Hockey's been a part of my family for as long as I can remember. It's fun, it's fast, it's a great way to stay in shape, and we're all just one big family out here.
Couldn't connect, throw back on goal, shot, rebound, 2 good saves by Kendall Google.
Anderson with it on the right wing, looking for the trailer, shot and scores. Andrew Jan, nice pass by Anderson right onto the stick of Jan.
Ladies, welcome. Thanks so much for being with us. The way that you handle business out on the ice, I mean, it's all business,
Yes.
right? You heard the story. I was watching Southview on TV, and I saw the ponytails, out the back of the helmets, and then I'm looking at the goalie, and oh, wait a minute, ponytail too. I said, there's a story here. Kendall, you're in goal when you first started here. I think you've been in goal for every minute of every play, pretty much.
Yes,
Is that correct?
Yes.
What did you think when you came out for the team? And it's a guys' team. Was
Well,
there a little trepidation?
When I first started playing hockey, I was actually a right wing.
Okay.
And so when I came in freshman year, I've never touched a set of goalie pads in my life.
Okay.
But Southview didn't have one at the time. We had just graduated out Luke McMahon, who was the goalie before me.
Right.
And so I thought it would be a fun thing to do. So I was like, okay, let's do it. And it was definitely, it made me anxious.
Yes.
Because I was a girl, I'm 5'3", I'm 120 pounds, and I'm trying to get out here and be a goalie and stop all these slap shots and everything that all these guys are trying to throw at me. So there was definitely that sense of anxiety there, but it also, I felt confident with myself. I knew because we've met before the ice before, because my brother played before me.
Okay.
So that we've already been gotten to know each other, so they welcomed me like a little sister.
Right.
And so they made me feel really welcome, they made me feel at home, and if I messed up, they said it was okay, they patted my back, and they really helped me out.
Lizzie, how about your story? When Coach gave you a lot of nice compliments and how hard you work, where does that work ethic come from? Did you have people in your family that played hockey? Did you kind of take me inside that story?
Yeah, my dad plays hockey, and so does my little brother.
Okay.
So when I was little, my dad, he wanted me to play a sport, and he told me he played hockey, so I thought that was pretty cool. I decided to play.
Yeah. Sydney, how about for you? Take me into how you got to this place where you're playing hockey.
My dad played professional hockey.
Your father played professional hockey. Who did he play for?
I can't quite remember.
Okay.
He was moved around to different teams. He
Okay.
didn't quite make it into the NHL. He played in almost every league below
Yeah,
it.
well, he's a very good hockey player. Yeah.
Yeah. So, being around that, when my brother started playing hockey, he was probably 5 maybe.
Okay.
And I decided that I wanted to play. I was only slightly older than him, but I still started pretty young.
Okay.
So I've been playing with boys ever since I was really little.
So it wasn't really intimidating to you. Kendall, what was the toughest thing for you to learn in goal?
You have to have very, very thick skin and a very short-term memory.
Okay, explain that, because I know what you're talking about.
Well, there'll be guys from other teams where if I stop a puck, they don't appreciate a girl stopping their puck, so they'll bark some names at me.
Yeah.
But I don't like to take it into consideration. And then a short-term memory, if I let in more than one goal, I can't let it get down on myself. I just have to look ahead and focus on the play that's ahead of me.
Yeah, absolutely. Lizzie, how about for you? What was there one learning curve thing for you, Lizzie, out in the ice where you said, boy, it took me a while to figure that out? What would it be?
Well, my freshman year, when I first started playing, I was really surprised. Everything was at a lot faster pace than what I was used to. Because in 8th grade, I played on an all-girls team, and we played at a younger league, because there were younger girls on our team and there were older girls. So it was at a lot slower pace. And when I came in,
so the speed of the game was something you had to get used to?
Yeah.
Ladies, we have, it's such an honor to have a chance to meet you and to learn about you. We have as many girls as boys, men to women that watch BCSN. It's kind of like a 50-50 split. And there's so many young ladies out there that are going to see you, see what you do, and you're going to open doors and ideas for young ladies to say, you know what, they're going to see Lizzie and Sydney and Kendall, and they're going to say, you know what, I could do that. and it's got to make you feel good to know that you're kind of role modeling that for young ladies. Is that a good feeling?
It is. It really is. I've met a couple girls where they come up to me after games and they'll be like,
Want your autograph?
I want to play hockey because of you. You've really inspired me, and it touches my heart.
Hi, I'm with John Kusikas, the really great hockey player, Sylvania Southview, number 7. John, there are 3 wonderful ladies that play on your team, and that's different in hockey. You know? That is different. Talk about what that's been like to assimilate those wonderful ladies into your hockey team.
Well, the first girls that came in, I think, a sophomore.
Okay.
And it was definitely weird because I haven't played with any girls on my team yet. But as the season went on, it definitely increased the dynamic of the team, and we definitely grew stronger as not really a team, as a family.
Yes.
So I think the girls, as Liz, Kendall, and Cindy came in, they pulled us all together and allowed us to become a better team.
I'm sure it wasn't overnight. It didn't happen immediately. How long a process was it before everyone felt comfortable?
Well, at first, of course, it was difficult.
Yep.
Because it's brand new players.
Yeah.
And of course, there are 2 girls that came in. So we had to get used to our attitude change, how we talk, how we play. And it's definitely helped that we had 2 girls that were really good. I feel like having girls on the team definitely brought out the best in all the guys.
I'm here with a hockey legend, Coach Wayne Collins. He wouldn't say it. He's too humble of a guy, but I can say it. Coach, talk about the 3 ladies. Did you coach them the same? Did you tell the ladies when they came in, hey, listen, this is how I coach? I mean, how did you handle that?
I never show favoritism, whether it's man, woman,
right,
whatever. And I think right off the bat they realize that. I mean, if you want to be part of this program, everyone's going to work the same. I'm going to teach them the same. Throughout my years, I've never had showed any favoritism towards any player, and they realize that. They work extremely hard for us. Practice time, game time, very attentive in the locker room, on the ice, on the bench. It's been rewarding actually and an honor to coach them.
I'll throw out a lady's name. You give me your first thoughts about them as a player, them as a person. So if I throw Sydney's name out there, what do you say about Sydney?
Defenseman, up and coming defenseman of the future. She's a sophomore. We're graduating 2 senior defensemen this season coming up, so her role is going to be even bigger next year.
All right, I say Elizabeth.
Okay, very, very good. One of our best defensive forwards. She knows how to lock her wing when she has to. She plays left and right wing, which is difficult because you're playing 2 different roles there. One's a more offensive minded on the left side, and right side you're more defensive minded. And she's actually one of the best on our team that covers both positions.
And Kendall, your goalie.
Hard worker, team leader, gets frustrated when she has to, which is a good thing. Goalies need to be a little.
They got to be a little fiery, right?
Yeah. And I like to see that.
Yeah.
And I stay on top of her probably out of all the 3.
Yes.
I probably run her the hardest.
Coach, you are it's such an honor for all of us at BCSN to be able to follow great student athletes like you have here on your Southview hockey team, and great coaches and teachers. Thank you so much for being with us.
Appreciate it.
All
Thank you.
right, Coach.
Thanks.